Welcome back to this Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is Adapter Cthulhu, and this time we are actually going to be going into the Shadow Temple, for real this time. So, let's do just that. So, I already showed you how to get through this part of the temple, and just so that we are prepared, I'm going to be equipping the Lens of Truth right away. So you know how to get through this already. The shadow will yield only to one with the Eye of Truth handed down in Kakariko Village. Alright, did it say that before? Anyway, now, make my beak face the skull of truth. The alternative is descent into the deep darkness. So we know what that means already. One of these skulls is real and the others are not. So, we know this one isn't it. Let's find out which one it is. That one. Now, I believe the skull that is real is actually random, different every game file. And that's why you can't just push the beak to the same one every time. It won't be the same one every time. Now, that opened up the door over there, so we just have to get over there. But we can't jump that far. And it sends us back here when we try. So we go across again. Thankfully, the door's still open. But we have to find another way over there. Only one who has sacred feet can cross the Valley of the Dead. Sacred feet. That sounds like we'll get another pair of boots. But where? Time to break out the trusty Lens of Truth again. And over here is another door we can go out. What do you know? That looks suspiciously closed. Don't need the lens. One who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. Just walk right through that. Shadow Temple. Here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. Oh, one of these doors. A door like this indicates there's going to be a battle. And if I remember what's in here correctly, I would recommend equipping that. What do you know? I'm right. So... it's just a re-dead and a few keys, and once you kill them, a chest appears. You open the chest, and what's inside? It is the dungeon map. We know what that does. I don't need to explain it again. Step out of there, and I'm gonna go ahead and equip these. While I'm at it, I'll equip the bow. Shadow Temple. Here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. Alright. Let's go through. What is hidden in the darkness? Tricks full of ill will. You can't see the way forward. Alright, let's go through there. There's nothing hidden there. But there are pots that'll climb up off the ground and attack you. There's another. One who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. Yeah, we know that. There's another battle door there. Shadow Temple. Here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. Yeah, we've heard that multiple times. Alright, so in here, you see these hands. I will put up another anxiety warning because of this battle, but this one is not as bad for two reasons. Number one, we have this. Number two, and the reason why I said that first one is absolute worst, with the lens of truth you can see there's a shadow over here. If you drop a bomb on the shadow, it calls it up without you having to get caught by the hands. You have to do this at one point in the Master Quest version of the game. And when I did that, I thought to myself, does this work in the vanilla game as well? As you can see, it does. So it disappears. Go to the shadow. Drop a bomb. Pull out your sword. Get ready. Here we go. And that's all she wrote. See? Not nearly as bad. Didn't get hit once. Didn't get caught once. And when you open this chest up, we get a new pair of boots. These are the hover boots, which I mentioned in the one of the either the ice cavern or the it was the water temple I mentioned these in, but I cut it out because I hadn't gotten them yet. I misspoke and said these instead of iron boots, but now I got them, and now we can actually explore the rest of the dungeon. Let me just make sure I went through all the rooms over here first. And I did. Okay. So now we go back through here. I believe this is a skull. And set the first room. Yes. Now, how the hover boots work. You walk off a ledge and they let you hover for exactly 1 second. After that, you better be at the edge of where you want to be, or you will fall. The trade-off is you have no traction on the ground. You will slide, and basically everywhere you go with the hover boots on has ice physics. So, good luck. Alright, this is the north. Now, I'm going to change my boots and start talking about... I mentioned this in the water temple, I believe, but this temple, like the bottom of the well, which because of the geography of Kakariko Village, I believe bottom of the well is another part of the Shadow Temple. But the Shadow Temple is filled with torture devices. And it's very different from the rest of the game. It's very... How did they ever expect kids to not be freaked out by this part of the game? I thought I was farther back. Was it in... No, it wasn't in here. It was over there. Okay, so... Yeah, this place is filled with torture devices. You have a spinning blade here that will hurt you if you get hit by it. You have to keep moving. We'll see others, and I'll point them out when we see them. Back through here. This guy's back. Alright. More bombs. This is in the south. And we got 2 Gibdos in here. Luckily, we have a sword that can deal with them now. Without having to worry about... Yeah, these are basically bandaged Redeads here. They even attack you the same way. There's another big chest. Open it, and we've already got the dungeon map and the dungeon item. We know what this is going to be. Now we got the compass, and we can see where the hell we're going. So we have to go east. I don't know why I pulled out my ocarina there. I didn't push the button, but whatever. Now, this is not a false wall. This is a wall, but it can be bombed. So, you know what to do. This door has a lock on it, so just unlock it and walk in. Now, in here, there are traps by Skulltulas. Deal with them the way you know how to deal with them. Whatever method you have of dealing with them, do it. There's another one right around the corner. And another one here that I forgot about in the moment. But we got it. And here we have a hallway of guillotines with another Skulltula between them. And we have wall masters. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my hover boots because I'm gonna need them. Why did I? Okay. Oh my god! I thought I was screwed there. Alright. Now, once you get across those platforms with the guillotines, you get here and you get ambushed by a Stalfos. This particular Stalfos, I end up fighting a lot whenever I do a playthrough of this. Alright. Now, it's so obvious that you're not going to be able to get across there with just your hover boots. And there's nothing there that... You see Navi doesn't fly over there to show you that there's something hidden. So it's so obvious there's a hidden platform there now that you have the lens of truth. And there's another one here. That circle of light under your feet is how you know that your hover boots are actually working. Since there's no ring of light here, I'm standing on something. And to prove it, see, invisible floors. Now I'm going to come in here. And, oh boy. I'm going to go ahead and change my boots. You have to do this a lot in this dungeon, and you have more than 2 sets to switch between, but it's not as bad as the water temple. It's not nearly as bad. You know the drill with these likes by now. Just drill them from a distance. But in this room, to get this door to open, just kill everything. Once you have everything killed, if I remember right, that's a Song of Time block that you need to play the Song of Time to summon there. In here, there we go. It's too high. Okay. There we go. Now, there are two chests here. One of them is right here. It's visible. Has 5 rupees in it. The other one is right here. And you can open them when they're invisible. You just gotta know where they are. Alright. There we go. Now we're done in here. The only thing in there that I was after was that Skulltula. Otherwise, that room is completely pointless. Now we get through, we go across to here again. And we have to face this guy once again. He's dealt with. Now, you have to land on this thing as it's at its lowest point. Then jump off of it as it rises. Otherwise, you're gonna miss. And how about I try a bomb chew with this Beamos? It's been a while since I used bomb chew, so why not? That's 3, 4, and 5. All right. So that opens that door. No, 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 no! Ah, damn blade. And in here. Ah, yes. This room. I'm gonna take off my hover boots. I'm gonna put my original boots on and read this. Only one with the Eye of Truth will find the stone umbrella that protects against the rain of blades. So, rain of blades meaning spiked ceiling like that. Let's see what's... There's a heart. You can hear there's a Skulltula in one of these doors. So, we're looking for an umbrella or something that can be used to protect against the rain of blades. That'll work. So you pull that out of the wall. To about there. And you start pushing it towards these spiked things. Once it starts holding them up, you know it's working. And if you want to know what's inside the alcove that block was in, nothing. You keep pushing it. Once you get the block about here, where it's stopping both of them, you have to move between, and before I start pulling it, there's the Skulltula. Okay, can't jump for that one either. Have to use... I feel like the long shot is overkill for these, but kind of have no choice. Alright. Another bundle of arrows. Okay. I need to get up top for the rest. So, gotta pull this all the way to where this symbol is. Kind of bugging me that I can't perfectly line it up with that path, but no! I timed that way wrong. Anyway, jump back up here. Then over here is another chest. Open it to get another blue rupee. I don't really care about the rupees I'm losing on these chests because I'm just showing you what's in these chests. Now over here you get this chest, and inside it is a shiny new key. And we go all the way back here. Then you can walk across this, or you can get on the rising and falling platform and jump it. As you can see, there is a platform there that we can jump across. We can put our hover boots back on and wait for that to come back. And you can already see where I'm going with this shiny new key. Open the door. Okay, I'm keeping my hover boots on. We'll see why in a minute. But I saw Redeads in the room. First, I'm gonna come over, kill this one. Get that. There's something there that you can walk over. There's a locked door up there, and a chest just appeared. So, what do you think is in it? Well, obviously, there's another blue rupee in it, because it would be too easy to hide the key inside the chest there. So there are 3 things in here that are invisible that you can walk on. But it only works if you have the hover boots on, because if you don't, you get hurt because it spikes. Yeah, there's another use for the hover boots. Alright. Shoot up there. Alright, right about there. Nope. Right about there. About there. There. Oh, I wasn't even close. There we go. Okay. So, oh crap. See, that's what happens if you don't have the hover boots on. I just happened to land right on it. Alright. So. Ooh. Ah! There's a Skulltula here. Die, you. Alright, there's another gold Skulltula in well, you get the picture. I'm gonna get those hearts. Kill that one. Alright. Now, that just opens the door. Why did I even equip the bombs when I'm not going to use them? You just play basket bomb here. Once you blow open the door, or blow open the skull, sorry, you get another shiny new key. That is how you get the key to the door in here. Now, again, I'm going to put on my hover boots. And obviously there's going to be a place to shoot your hook shot to get up here. Now, question is, where is it? If I remember right, it's right about here. Alright, I'm not going to waste time looking for it. Though I wasn't far off. Okay. Now. These blades are going slower than normal, and you can't move very far into the room with the hover boots on, or the wind will blow you back. So, the slow movement and the wind pushing you, you need to be heavier, and the movement of the blades is slower, allowing you to be able to move through there slower. So, this is where the iron boots come into play once again. You see the legs in the ceiling, you see the shadow on the floor. You know what's coming. Take down one more. Alright. I hate this stiff control stick sometimes. Alright. Now. That eye up there, you can shoot it if you're quick enough, but it'll shoot fire at you. And then close again. So, you gotta be quick with the control stick. In here is 2 redeads and a wall you can listen to. So that summoned a big fairy, or super fairy, or whatever you want to call it. And also froze the 2 redeads, but that killing them only opened up the door. So what point does this room have? Obviously there's a chest in here, but you can listen to the wall. Here, I can hear the spirits whispering in this room. Those who have sacred feet should let the wind guide them. Then they will be led to the hidden path. That's what they're saying. Okay. There's that chest I mentioned. A bundle of arrows in there. Not that I needed it. But step outside once again. Yeah, if you get set on fire, just swing your sword and it'll be put out. So, where's the hidden path? Right there. All you had to do is let the wind blow you in here. But if you know where it is, you can... Wow. Okay. Anyway, come in here. There are 2 Gibdos. You know how to deal with them. Crap! See? Just like Redeads. Alright, so they're dealt with. Alright. Hover boots did not help me in this room, so I'm going to take them off until I get out of here. Now. Blue rupee from that was pointless. There's also a red herring, because there's another chest in this room, and I spotted this on the way in. A pile of whatever that you can blow up. So, do so. With nothing underneath, apparently. Apparently. So, as usual, pull out the lens of truth. There's a chest there, open it. There's your key. So, yeah, after that, you can open this door and welcome to the River Styx, or River Sanzu, or whatever river you know is the River of Death.
Hi, future me popping in here for a second. I just wanted to make a quick statement about learning other cultures before I really finish this. I made this comment about the Rivers of Death, not really knowing much about any of them. Especially not knowing that there was another concept very similar to the ones I mentioned in Hindu mythology called the Vaitarna. I did more research on this concept while I was editing because I thought it would be a good idea to do so I wouldn't look like an idiot if I had what I said incorrect again. And there was a lot more to this subject than I realized, and I just wanted to pop in. I wasn't going to go on and on about what these exact mythologies state about these rivers of death. I just wanted to say it's important to do research on other people's cultures so that you know what you're talking about and you're not sounding like an ignorant jackass talking about things you don't know about, or you know what I'm getting at. Back to the video.
And from this point on, I'm going to be continuing in the next episode, because there's quite a bit left to do in this dungeon, and I don't want to overwhelm this episode. I don't want to overwhelm my computer, so I will finish this dungeon in the next episode. See you guys then.